Today's horoscope, Taurus October 4th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With a solar eclipse today, a refresh or new chapter begins regarding work, health, habits, and routines. This eclipse heralds a period when you can successfully initiate new or improved healthy routines and satisfying work schedules. Circumstances around you can force these matters or motivate and prompt you to want to make big changes. It's a good time to recognize and honor your limits regarding how much you can give and do, and the weeks ahead are excellent for bringing more structure to your daily affairs. What especially marks this period is a strong desire to get organized, refine skills, and be useful. Be sure to pace yourself, and don't jump into something without thought. A new direction will come, and you don't have to push for it. It's common to feel drained around the time of an eclipse, after which your energy increases, rebuilding slowly, surely, and authentically. Buckle up for a significant turning point with many new horizons. This is because the solar has arrived. It took place in the Venusian-ruled zodiac sign Libra, which will encourage you to find peace within the chaos of life. All solar trigger destined new beginnings in the weeks that surround them, but especially in the day and exact week. They open doors to us for a full 6 months ahead. With it happening in the zodiac sign of the scales, we favor diplomacy, tact, charm, and persuasion, as well as focus more on relationships. What can you do to bring balance into your work life? It might be time to address your inner frustrations and outlooks on work when the moon in Libra opposes Chiron retrograde in Aries. Everyone has bad days, including you. You may struggle to see the bright side of things if co-workers or responsibilities are burning you out at work. Instead of leaning into an angry mentality, you could actively work through your frustrations. Address what is bothering you so that you can feel balanced and peaceful in your work life. You may feel like your stress level has been high for several weeks, and you are only now realizing it. When you notice this kind of imbalance, praise yourself. It is a secure person who can recognize when they are not feeling themselves. Step back from the chaos and ask what's been missing. Do you need to catch up on your sleep? Do you need to work in a morning walk or yoga routine before settling down to work from home? If you're unemployed at the moment, do you need to create more structure in your life, like a daily routine, so that you don't slip into a sense of disorientation or depression? The moment you notice something about yourself that needs adjusting, you're already halfway through the battle. This isn't a time for action, but one for understanding the situation you are in. You will have to be lucid regarding your family and friends, and especially yourself. You sometimes have problems directing yourself and acting on your desires. You tend to bend to certain constraints that overwhelm you a bit. So be firm with yourself and don't take action unless you are convinced it is right for you. In the heart of the workweek, today's eclipsing new moon in your professional sector can create significant forward momentum, making it a powerful day for new beginnings. This is an ideal time to launch new projects or set fresh goals. As a solar, it could also bring unexpected developments not only in your job but also regarding income opportunities. While the moon won't directly connect with fortunate Jupiter in your income sector until tomorrow, this rising tide will benefit all areas. Since the moon left your romantic sector yesterday, things have taken a busier turn, and for the first time in months, there is no planetary activity to hold on to the spirit of romance. While support for your relationships is growing, it is up to you now to hold on to the spirit of romance and to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play. Daily Planetary Overview. Working through moments of frustration is never easy, and today might feel particularly challenging. The typically harmonious energy of the Libra moon is being pulled into tension by both Mars and Cancer in Chiron retrograde in Aries, creating a perfect storm for emotional highs and lows. Have you ever noticed how, sometimes, emotions can seem to hit harder out of nowhere? That's the kind of energy today might bring big, potentially painful feelings that surface unexpectedly. And while it's normal to feel a little off balance, especially when something triggers you, remember this: challenges like these are often the universe's way of nudging us toward growth. Think back to a time when you found yourself reacting to a situation in a way that surprised even you. Maybe someone said something that hit a nerve, or an unexpected problem arose that left you feeling frustrated. We've all been there. The key is not just to manage the frustration, but to see it as an opportunity to change how you respond. Yes, it's easier said than done, but consider this: every time you're triggered, you're given a chance to evolve. You might struggle to regain your emotional balance in the moment, but taking a step back can help you reassess how you handle difficult situations in the future. Have you ever noticed that when you pause before reacting, you often find a clearer, calmer way to handle things? If your mind feels like it's running a mile a minute today, full of promising ideas, you're not alone. This is a time when many creative or innovative thoughts might rush in, but the challenge lies in focus. Have you ever had one of those days where you're bursting with inspiration but can't quite figure out where to start? It's exciting, but it can also be overwhelming. Today, try to pick one idea and give it your full attention. Write down the others so you can come back to them later. Focusing on just one thing not only helps you make real progress, but it also brings clarity and perspective to what you're trying to achieve. Sometimes, by narrowing our focus, we can make the biggest impact. Your powers of reasoning are running smoothly right now, and you're able to see clearly what's important in your life. This is a gift because, later on, when things feel a bit more uncertain, you'll have this moment of clarity to fall back on. Have you ever gone through a difficult phase and found yourself grateful for earlier insights that helped guide you? This is one of those times. By focusing on what truly matters to you now, you're setting yourself up for success when the path forward isn't as clear. In terms of financial matters, you might be seeking a little extra security right now, and that's totally understandable. But here's a gentle reminder: being cautious doesn't mean you have to deny yourself all joy. Sometimes, when we're focused on saving or being responsible, we can fall into the trap of thinking we need to cut out all indulgence. But balance is key. Maybe you treat yourself to something small today, something that brings a little joy into your life. It's about finding that sweet spot where you're thinking ahead but also enjoying the present moment. Right now, the stars are favorably aligned when it comes to your financial instincts, so trust yourself. You're in a good position to make smart decisions, whether it's related to an investment, a negotiation, or simply managing your resources wisely. Have you ever felt that intuitive nudge that tells you you're making the right call, even if it's a small one? That's what today is offering you: the right instincts to navigate financial decisions confidently. As long as you don't aim too high or get caught up in grand expectations, you'll find plenty of options opening up for you. And if there are any outstanding financial claims or loose ends to tie up, now's the time to handle them. They'll likely be resolved in your favor. So, as you navigate the challenges and opportunities of the day, keep this in mind: frustration and growth often go hand in hand. Each difficult moment offers you the chance to become a better, more thoughtful version of yourself. And with the clarity and intuition you have right now, there's nothing you can't handle. How do you plan to channel this energy today? Have you felt any big shifts in your thinking or relationships lately? Share your thoughts and experiences below. I'd love to hear how you're navigating this powerful energy.